Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today's theme is going to be Mouse Family's Spring Fun. So for the base color, I have new color in 912. So I'm going to have a lot that I want to do to set up the background. So I'm first going to go to Manuology plate M373 and I want to get the flower image here, but I'm going to take off the clouds and probably the bottom portion here. So I'm going to use Manuology's Acorn B498. So I'm going to have a lot of little things I want to do here. If I can avoid picking up the clouds, that's what I'm trying to do. I need to go pull out my other, I keep saying this, pull out my other acorn, and then I don't do it. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go to plate XY-NB09, and I want to get this tree right here. Okay, I'm going to go to plate M323 from Mineology, and I want to get the branch here. But I'm gonna actually flip the stamper after I pick it up to, because I want it to go the other direction. For this one, because I'm gonna use Mineology's Cocoa B351. Have a couple little pieces that got on there I didn't want on there. Okay, now I'm gonna go to Pretty Fingers by Robin's plate, Mushroom Houses. But I'm gonna flip it because I just want this section right here. I have these little mushrooms. But for this pickup, because that greenery is solid, I'm going to go to Mineology's Emerald City B514. So I think I'm going to get, just in case, I'm going to get this piece too. Okay, so before I move on, I want to go ahead and start reverse stamping the backgrounds. So for the flower image, for all of the green, I'm going to go to Maybelline Tropic Talks. So I will start it with you and then I'll pause it once we get going. That way you don't have to watch every single little leaf be painted the same color because we got lots of things to do. Also the stem. Okay, so I'm gonna go finish this part and bear it back. Okay, and there was also some grass at the bottom, so I did that as well. And yes, I know, oh my goodness. Don't even know how I managed to get all that polish on me. Okay, so for all the little inner parts, I want to do them all in yellow, Pure Ash Showstopper, because I want them to be colorful. Okay, so I'll finish these and be right back. And y'all know it. I want to do some in pink, so Color Vibe Pink Haze. I'm not going to do all of them in this color. So I will do the ones I am going to do in the pink and be right back. And the rest we're going to do in Candy Mayo 939. So we get some purple ones as well. Okay, I'll do the last one and be right back. Okay, so for our tree, we're going to say it's an apple tree because it looks like it's got little fruits on there. So I'm going to go to LA Colors in Maryland. Okay, so I'm going to let that part dry before I do the greenery so I don't smear it. So for the branch or the trunk, we'll go to Candy Mayo 941. I do apologize for the glares from the light. I tell you what, I am messing with these things all the time because I guess it depends on the time of day. It's like they'll be fine, no glare, and then the next time, even though I haven't moved anything, there they go. So I've tilted the stamper a little bit to try to help with that. Okay, so for the greenery of the tree, I'm going to do a bit of a mixture of Tropic Talks and Candy Mayo 961. I'm going to start with the olive green and got my crazy brush because I don't want to damage my other one. Yeah, pinch more. Okay, because this one's a bit thin. Okay, now I have Tropic Talks. I don't know where this one goes. It's like I put plenty on there, I think, and then just like disappears. It's weird. Okay, so I'll finish this part and bear it back. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, and for the little mushrooms, I want to do those in red as well. So back to Maryland. I don't know if this is supposed to be one or I don't know what that is. We'll just leave that one because I'm not sure if it's just a part of the green or what. Okay, so what I need to do is, I don't want to mess up my placement for my background, so I need to first see how this is going to fit on there. So this is going to be our little mouse family from plate M581 for Miniology. So I'm going to go with this one's going to be our mom, little mom mouse here. Actually, I'm going to turn it because I'm also going to get the ones around her. That way I don't have to have unnecessary clean off. Now it's a decent pickup, but I feel like there's an area around her leg area that could be a bit better. So I'm gonna go back and redo that and I'll be right back. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so now that I can tell where I'm gonna be placing her, I'm gonna go ahead and place the flowers for her background, but the two top ones are gonna be cut off, but that's totally fine because sometimes you just don't know until you get going. Rather have had them done and needed them than not. If if that make y'all know what I'm trying to say, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna peel this one off and this one as well. Okay, so for this spot over here, I'm gonna take my brush and go fill in some grass since it didn't go across the nail, and that's okay. Okay, I've also got a little bit of Emerald City on my brush just to kind of bring it together a little bit more. All right, now we're gonna go and get Pop's mouse right here. Okay, I'm taking off these little sparkles. I've noticed this lately on several plates. I don't know what this is for, but I don't want it on there. Think there might be some on malls too. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and place the tree now. Okay, now we're gonna go and pick up Sister Mouse. Oh, she's got those sparkles too. No, I just scraped her this direction because I'm not, oh, she didn't pick up well at all. Because I'm not gonna use the one underneath her. Okay, and I took off those sparkles. I got it the next time. I was trying to make sure to look. I can see her little feet. I can see she's got her little hands. Okay, and I did clean it off so I could make sure I wasn't missing something from her. Okay, so now we're gonna go to baby brother here. He is hiding in the grass under the mushroom. His sparkles may end up having to stay because they're pretty close to him. I feel like if I try to get those off, I may take off too much. Okay, I was able to get off 2 of them, but there is one actually on the mushroom at the top. It's just gonna have to stay. By the way, I will say the specs I've been getting off the Acorn cap is much better. There's just a little bit, but it is much better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place our little mushroom garden at the more to the top here. Okay, and now we're gonna go and get Big Brother here. He's also got the spark. All of them, I guess, got these sparkles, except a few of them don't. Okay, I had to use my dotting tool to get some of them the sparkles off. Oh, sorry. So I was gonna say, there's several things we can do with this plate. Because I know there's one nail friend that wants the cheese image, so I'm gonna do something else with this plate. I just wanted to do the little spring theme today. I also have another request for a different mini from another nail friend, so we'll be getting into those as well. Okay, just so you know, I forgot to get the little sparkles off of the mall, so I had to dampen my dotting tool to get them to pick up. Okay, so Maul has a little bow, so I want that one in red. So I'm calling her Maul and Dad Pop. And then we have Sister Mouse, Baby Brother Mouse, and Older Brother Mouse. So I'm going to do her little bow first. That way I don't get it. I can't even get it on here. Where's my spot? Um, that way I don't forget and end up coloring it in the color of her. Okay, I have Candy Mayo 934 for her inner ear area. And Ma over here sipping on her lemonade or something. We're not asking questions. So for her sip, let's give her this color. Should have pink lemonade or something. So this is Sally Hansen on Cloud Shine 194. Hopefully it'll show up enough. Also, did I ever tell you guys I was gonna grab another matte top coat? They didn't have any matte top coats. I don't know what the world. It was weird. And so I even looked when I was at Dollar Tree. Nope. I was like, okay, that's odd. So I guess I'm gonna have to look somewhere else. Like, how do you not have a matte top coat? Because mine's getting low. Okay, so Sister Mouse has a dress on. Pop has a hat. Ma doesn't look like she has any, so I guess we're not asking questions about that either. So let's just do her chair first. So it reminds me of the old style wicker chairs. So I'm going to go to new color 997. I can never ever get this color to mix up completely. So I apologize. It just looks like it looks. Also, want to be careful that I don't like get it where it's not supposed to be. So her tail, I think, is coming off over here to the side. I had to look, take a closer look. I think this part is the chair. I think she's it looks to me, I could be wrong. It looks like like she's sitting with one of her legs like up under the other one. I'm looking at the plate to try to make sure about that. So that is what it looks like to me. And also, yes, that was part of the chair, not her tail. So, okay. Didn't want to mess Ma up. So I think that Ma is gonna be white. So color vibes white out. But I don't want to have all of them in gray. Okay, I had to pick it up and look at the light because I was missing a piece of the chair. Okay, I think we're gonna leave Ma's glass like that because it honestly, to me, makes it look more like a glass. Doesn't look pink, but it does look like a glass. Okay, so for Paul, or Pop, excuse me, it looks like he has some flowers around him. So let's do some purple ones. Okay, and let's do the other one in Candy Mayo 956. Just so there's a little difference. Also, I do like the name Ma and Paul, but I had already decided he's going to be called Pop. So I'm sticking with Pop. Also, I really wish I knew what Pop has. He's holding something, and honestly, when I was looking at this, I thought it was like a tobacco pop. And it may be, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. But surely not. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna say it's a little piece of cheese. Let's just go with it. So let's just do paparazzi dandelion fuzz. Okay, and let's do Pop's hat in Kenny Mayo 952. And there's one little square thing on it. I'll do that in a different color. I'm just gonna do that in yellow. I'm sitting here trying to decide, do I put some pink for the boys' ears? Maybe we'll do just a tiny pinch. Maybe not as much as the girls. And then I think for Pop, he'll be gray. So we'll do Maybelline Serene Steel. But I won't do all the boys' in the gray. We'll kind of do a mixture. Okay, so I'll finish this one up and be right back. Okay, let's look at pop here. Okay, so for sis, let's do, I think I want to do her dress in yellow. I think that'd be pretty. Very springy. Typically, I do pink or purple, but I don't know. Let's switch it up to the yellow for the dress. Oh, my brush. It's having issues. Okay, also she's got a little flower on her hair, or excuse me, by her ear. So I'm gonna match it to her dress. Okay, I see I missed a little spot right there. Okay, we're gonna do the light pink for her little inner ears. Okay, and I'm going to the gray for the swing. Hmm. Or we could do it in a rope color. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna match Maul's chair. Also, can you guys see okay? If not, just please let me know and I'll see what I need to change. Oh boy. It's hard to see over here because I don't want to get on her little hand. Okay. Okay, there's also a little piece of the seat that's showing. I'm gonna try to do that little area in the also the matching the ropes. Did you guys ever have a tire swing? I know this isn't a tire, but that's what it reminded me of. We attempted to make one for my kids, but it didn't go too well. It ended up like you'd sit on it, go bloop, it hit the ground. But we tried. Actually, that's the tree that got taken out from the tornado we had a few years ago. I liked that tree. Okay, I know. I'm sorry, friends. I can't help it. I think she needs to be white too because I have this issue. I don't want like several of the grays together. I kind of want it spread out. It's just the way my brain works. So we're gonna go ahead and do her white. Because I was like, oh, okay, I'll make her be like the dad, but I feel like it'll be too much of the same color in the same section. I know it really shouldn't matter. I hate being like that sometimes. Okay, I'm having to look to see which where her little hand is over here. Also, I saw that little piece of the rope, so I was able to color that one in. Let me look, see if I'm missing anything. Okay, so I see a little piece of her dress I'm missing, so I'm gonna fix that and be back. Also, oh, I just realized I missed her tail. I was so concentrating on the rest of her that I missed her little tail. Okay, now she should be complete. Okay, so I think for Big Brother's bike, we're gonna do that in red. Give his bike a little pop. Oh, this one is gonna be a little bit difficult because it's very tiny lines. I'll do the tires in a different color. Let me start this way and work my way up. It also looks like he has a little basket with some stuff in there as well. I had to pick it up to see what was what. Okay, so for the little basket, I'm gonna go back to that same tone I used for Ma's wicker chair. Okay, and we're gonna do the tires in Sally Hansen Central Bark 616. That way you can still see the lines instead of doing like the black so then you can't see the lines. Okay. Well, sometimes it takes me a minute to get going, friends. And let me see. I'm gonna, I don't know, is that the part of the bike or the pedal? We're gonna make it the pedal. Okay, and there's a couple of rocks around. Let's do LA Colors mod. So I'm trying to figure out what does he have in his little basket, and I'm looking at the plate. It's hard to tell. Is it supposed to be bread, cookies, cheese? So I guess it could just be whatever we want it to be. So let's just make it be cheese. That's how Pop got his cheese. Okay, so I added a little bit of the pink to his inner ear, and we're gonna do the rest of him gray. Okay, so I will finish this part and be right back. Okay, let's look at him. And if you're wondering why did I pick this image, because I was debating between this one and a couple other ones, but I was like, when else am I going to use the image of a little mouse on a buck? So I said, let's do it. Okay, for baby brother mouse, I went ahead and did the pink for his ear, or excuse me, for both of his ears. Okay, we're going to do the mushroom part in the red to match the other mushrooms. Okay, so I'll finish this part and be right back. So we're going to go ahead and do baby brother in the white tone as well. That way, not all of the boys will be gray. I have one that'll be like Ma. He's so little. Okay, so he's got some grass areas, so I got my tropic tox here. Kind of looking to see if this is like a long piece of grass right here, because it does look like it to me. Okay, and I also come down with the mushroom for the bottom portion. I chose not to use a lighter tone because I figured it'd blend too much with him. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and add some grass. Let me get my other brush over here because I want some of the grass at the bottom. Okay, and I'm also gonna do some grass on either side of the tree. Okay, and I also did it to the bottom as well. Okay, we're gonna add Sister Mouse real quick. Okay, I'm gonna take Candy Moyo 935 and we're gonna get Crazy Brush. We're gonna add some flowers. Okay, I've also got a little bit of white just to add to it. Okay, I'm also going to add some grass to under her. So I'll get it to my liking and be back. Okay, and also for hers, I'm going to add a little bit of clouds. Same, that same process. Okay, I got that to the way I want. I'm gonna leave hers like this. Okay, so I have made the grass for this one a pinch longer at the bottom and added a couple grassy patches on either side here. I have a little bit of yellow on my crazy brush. Just gonna add a little bit to the grassy area. So it'll be like little like flowers. Okay, so we're gonna apply pop to this one. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna come up with my grass on either side a little bit. Okay, so I also added a little bit of length to the middle area. So I'm gonna put a little bit of flowers on these ones as well. Okay, we're gonna apply moss to this one. Just gonna be her little sitting area. Okay, and baby brother to this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna work around him. So I'll know where I want to place like his grass area. Oh, oh, no. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back to this plate, get Emerald City, and close in the side areas a bit. And I'm sorry, I know this is getting so long. We're almost done, but I'm trying to get everything to tie together. So like this long one. Okay. Come to this side over here. Okay, and then Opposite side. I'm gonna come to this long one again. And come over here. Try to tie it together a bit. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of that. If I can get this fuzz off, a little bit of that same color, Emerald City, excuse me, I couldn't think, to tie in down here a little bit. Okay, now I got that the way I want, but now I'm gonna go ahead and give him a little bit of the yellow flowers just to help finish tying things together. Okay, I'm also taking a little bit of the cream color, just to throw a little tiny bit of that in there. Okay, nope, that was not the right color choice. We need some white. Okay, I had to fiddle with it. I think I got it the way I want now. Also, I brought up Pops's grass on either side a bit. Okay, we're gonna apply Big Brother. And then I'm gonna take some of that gray I've already used earlier and Crazy Brush and kind of give him a little bit of like a gravelly texture. Right, I'm also pulling in a bit of brown. Right, and he's also gonna get some clouds to help tie in his scenery. And I've mentioned before, like it's good to have a little bit of texture. That way it looks more realistic. Okay, so I'm gonna take Mod and I'm just finishing up. So I'm gonna use my dotting tool, get a little bit on there, and I think think I'm just going to add a couple little rocks to moss. And I apologize, I needed to pause for a minute. So I got those the way I want, added a little pinch brown as well. Hey friends, we got Mouse Family's Spring Fun. All right, so we got Ma over here with enjoying her sip and her me time in her little garden. Big brother is on his new bicycle that he got for his birthday. And I gave him the gravel so it'd look like, kind of go with he's got those little rocks underneath his bike. So just to kind of give him like a texture to be riding on. And we have little sister. She's on her swing that Pop made her. And we added the little flowers to the tree. And those two do have the clouds. And then we got Pop over here under the shade tree, enjoying his little piece of cheese that Big Brother had given him. And then we got baby brother over here. He's too little to be playing too much, so he's just over there chilling in the mushroom garden. So I did make him the same tone as Ma and big sister. So I got Ma over here watching from this way and Pa over here watching from this way. Or Pop. I knew I was going to end up saying the wrong thing. Lots of little things going on here. The snail is crooked. I'm sorry. So this is really fun. I do hope you enjoyed watching. I do appreciate it. And I will list the Maniology products I used in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.